This come with lessons, this come with losses, this come with blessings. We turn to bosses, ain't no need to second guess it. My people flossing on them, we gon' get them checked. My brother off of me, don't lead to disrespect, cause that'll cost me and I mean it from the
what's your issue about right?
I just feel like he's just doing the most.
Like
he
what?
talks a lot and says nothing. He's like kind of a wall talker.
I would low-key like to watch that back as well. The Defiant Brandon dude, he just started kind of coming on No Jumper, and he got into it with this dude, Almighty, over something really small, but it kind of got blown out of proportion. But I would low-key like to watch that, and we're gonna watch a little bit more of Lush too, and maybe Flacco, because Flacco is a big part of like the lore that goes into No Jumper.
That is
where they just fill a bunch of field words.
Bro, not saying nothing. You're saying a whole
lot of
nothing. You said a whole lot of nothing. And his whole like rebuttal and everything, like calling him like a failed podcaster and a failed like this and that. It's like, bro, who the fuck are you? Like, who the hell are you,
You're
dude?
literally trying to have a job here.
And then how old is he?
Alright, well, you thought the Gunner and Josh tea was pretty spicy. Wait till you get a load of this. So, apparently, everyone's just worried about Brandon. Brandon's the new guy on the block. It's not official yet, but everyone's thinking he's going to be the new host for the No Jumper show.
Deviant Brandon, I didn't realize that he was coming here with an agenda.
Now, right off the bat, when Brandon first showed up, he marked out Almighty Suspects, got him out the paint, and then next he went after Lush.
I wouldn't say marked out. I think it was like a two-way, you know what I'm saying, a two-sided coin, right? So like, in some senses, you know what I'm saying, Brandon was in the wrong, and in some cases, Suspect was in the wrong. That's why I figured that he was gonna kind of throw something in there. So I want to go back and watch that because that was funny.
Had an intellectual debate in which some say Brandon beat him, and now Gunner has a problem with him. But the interesting thing is, Gunner has a problem with him because he wants to stick up for Almighty Suspect. Now, I mean, I'm not going to dive into the ways that Almighty Suspect could possibly be suspect. I mean, but with that being said, I don't think it's that far-fetched that Suspect and Gunner are f***ing. I mean, come on, if we can really connect the dots here. I don't know. Don't take my word on it. Just see for yourself.
I do remember the part on the podcast they were on together where he literally just straight up said, like, if you want to go do this, we can step outside off camera.
We can do whatever you want to do.
He can't
We
get
can do
me.
whatever you want to do right now.
Listen, he's not trying to fight.
We right now. Where would you like to go?
Where you trying to
Where would you like to go?
Okay.
That's it right there. That's it. I want to watch the whole video because like I feel like he's not gonna like break it down, but this is definitely it right here.
I want y'all to pay close attention to Josh, especially his tone of voice and his body language. Look how he puts his hand on his face. Just listen.
Where you trying to
Where would you like to go?
I'm about to turn off this whole
Okay, don't turn off the line. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down.
Come on. Hey.
This is a real full
Come
circle.
on.
To pay close attention to Josh, especially his tone of voice and his body language. Look how he puts his hand on his face. Just listen.
Where you trying to go?
Oh, no,
Caribbean and Europe.
Where were we at? I'm bugging.
Sit down. Sit down.
When he slowed down, he slowed it down. That shit sounded so funny, bruh. Come on.
Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down.
This is a real full circle moment here. So, Josh sounding zesty as fuck. Suspect. Follow me. Come on, follow me. It's just a whole lot of feminine energy in the room, and it makes you think if hypothetically Josh and Gunner are as well as Suspect and Gunner are is it a far-fetched idea that all three of them are f***ing? What if they're like in a throuple? Or what if Josh and Suspect are f***ing behind Gunner's back? Now that's some sick shit. That's some sick shit. Josh left his wife, Adam's sister, to go fuck Hey man, that's sick as fuck. I can't even lie. If it's true, that's fucked up.
Sit down. Sit down, bro. Sit down. Sit down, man. Sit down.
He literally just straight up said, like, if you want to go do this, we can step outside off camera, right? And he just like kept turning it down. But then the second he's on a podcast where he's not here, he's like just popping it hella hard, bro. Like, you can't have it both ways, dude. Like, if you're gonna say something, then you gotta like activate. You can't just like be popping it for no reason.
You can't ask me to fight. You can't say I don't want to fight.
You just don't like him because of the suspect thing.
Nah, he's not wrong. Because Brandon did look like a big old bitch. Because he didn't want to step outside. Matter of fact, he was asking Josh, like, what are you trying to do?
Like to go. Where are you trying to go? Where would you like to go?
Nigga, Josh ain't trying to do nothing. The suspect's trying to get you to go out the door and you're just sitting.
I don't agree with that neither. Like, if they podcasting, finish the podcast, and then y'all go do that. It's a very high chance that what was intended to be done when he got there, when y'all all got together for the podcast, will not finish if y'all go outside. You feel me? Excuse me. And I'm speaking just on my own perspective and how I would have took it, right? If you really mad, and Brandon says this too, then get off right then and there. If we gotta go outside or Saturday, 4 o'clock, be there. You feel me? Like, if we gotta do all that, bro, like, bro, just get off whenever you see me. You feel me? Like, ain't nobody doing that. That's that high school shit. You feel me? If you doing that, it seems like you got, like, you trying to prove a point, and it makes it look like immature in a sense. You feel me? Like, nigga, finish the podcast. First off, the argument is over something super small. Finish the podcast. When this is over, then we can handle that. But we'll get to that.
And like a big old bitch, but.
And I'm also not saying nothing specifically about Suspect, because I do fuck with Suspect and his perspective in certain things too. So I have no personal connection to whatever's going on. This is just commentary.